Hello, my name is Touchy. I'm a human camera. I'm also an interactive street performer. How can I do that? Well, you can see I'm wearing this helmet, and in a performance, my eyes are actually covered by these two shutters so that I cannot see. Not until your help. When you touch my skin, my shutters open, then I can see. No touch, I cannot see. Touch me, I can see. And if you hold a touch for 10 seconds, I will take a photo for you from my eyes. It will display on my back LCD right here. Isn't this fun? But why am I doing this? Because Touchy want to encourage offline communication through touch and eye contact. Touchy think that today digital technology is kind of alienating our communication. We are worried our future generation will not be as used to face-to-face communication or physical connection. Therefore, Touchy was born. Touchy has been doing a lot of performance all around the world, just like the one with SwitchPoint in 2019 Tokyo. I remember it was a great evening. There were so many people, amazing people. We get all connected by touch, and Touchy took so many interesting photos. It was a great memory. And sadly after that, COVID-19 happened. It was tough for everybody, and it's also very tough for Touchy. As you can imagine, it might be very risky for a performance that involves touch on the street. For that reason, Touchy pretty much deactivated since then. It is interesting because people actually have to practice social distancing because of the pandemic. I think it's more natural under this situation for people to really feel that we do need each other. It is important to physically connect with other people, the people that you care. And while we don't have the chance, don't have the possibility to do so, this feeling becomes stronger and stronger. And it is interesting that because it's the whole goal, the whole mission for Touchy, to remind people this importance. And if we look at it positively, the pandemic actually do the job for Touchy. Now people really understand the need of each other. But what Touchy really cares is that we don't get used to this convenience, building up this habit that we think it is enough to connect online. I hope that after this pandemic, people will back into this normal life and remember there were times that we so much missing the physical connection that we have and not be override by the convenience of technology. This is what Touchy hopes. It is tough for Touchy to do any performance during this time. But while Touchy is in this hibernated mode, the person inside this helmet, me, actually has another very important focus that I have to put my energy and effort in, which is about my hometown, Hong Kong. It began because of the controversial extradition bill, which Hong Kong people did not agree with. Since then, Hong Kong has gone through a very difficult time. They fight against this extradition bill through a lot of protests and resistance. But it is very tough to do anything, and it is more and more difficult now. And plus the pandemic is actually making any protest become pretty much impossible. And the situation is going downward. As you know, the national security law is already in effect in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is actually experiencing a high degree of suppression on human rights and democracy. Now the Hong Kong is not the same anymore. But it's not for me to spend too much time here to talk about this. But here I just want to take this opportunity to urge our international friends, the SwitchPoint community, to try to help us to gain more awareness about Hong Kong, about the freedom and democracy problem, human rights problem that we are experiencing. Because now there are less and less people or news is talking about Hong Kong but actually there's so much going on. There's so much unfair and injustice things. I hope in one day soon the pandemic will be over, and then we can get in touch again physically on the street. So stay in touchy and stay healthy. Thank you.